We're going to give them the stage right now and let them talk to you about their fight and what they're out here fighting for and what we can do to help to support their mission as well.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here with you guys tonight. I'm Tanda, I'm Kashaya, I'm from the Pomo Nation. We're boots on the ground, which means that we go around and we go to protect, and we go to protect the people that are fighting for justice and equality and things like that. We've also been fighting a little bit of our own fight as well, because we've got missing and murdered Indigenous women. Our people have literally the highest rate by cops of death and brutalizing. Very few people know that, though. We've allowed ourselves to become invisible, but not anymore.
Come on.
We're done.
Right.
But it's not just cops killing us. You see, it's the government too, and it's big corporation too, and they're doing it by the way of the water. They're doing it by way of drilling uranium. Any way that they can, they are. Cops are literally picking us up from the streets, handcuffing us in cars, and allowing known sex offenders to rape young girls. This is not okay, but most of you probably don't know that. Okay, like Leah says, people are hurting. My people are hurting. My people are a little bit, don't know what to do exactly. A lot of my people are lost into addiction. What do you do when you personally know 10, 15 people that have died by the hands of cops, but nothing's done? They get paid leave when these things happen. The news doesn't cover them. My hope is to unite with people of all colors, because it's time. Just like she said, when you have these groups and we're all divided here and here, we're divided. What are we dividing ourselves for? We're not fighting one another. And that's where my people are stuck too. We fight each other. We've forgotten as a people what we're doing here. We're fighting a system. We're fighting a very corrupt system. One that was created in racism. Now, if you know about law enforcement, they first employed KKK members. They still employ KKK members. This is not okay. This is our time now. But we have to heal too. We can't just go into the street screaming and angry and all the time and they shut you off. So how come nothing's being done? Because we do have to take pauses and regroup and talk amongst each other and make sure that each of us knows that we're loved, because we're going to hear a lot of stuff that's not love out there. Okay? I'm a frontline warrior. You get things done to you out there that make you angry, but you can't go to battle angry. A warrior doesn't go to battle angry. A warrior doesn't go to battle because they hate the person they're going to work with or battle with. We go to war or battles because we have a deep love for our people. We don't go with hate. I'd like to see more of that too. If we want to change, we have to change. Something's got to give. I love what she says. Her and I talked a lot on the phone, and we're right in sync. That tells me that this is our time. This is when we unite. This is when all people of color unite. This is when we quit fighting each other and we unite. Because the black struggle, it's the indigenous struggle as well. But we need a little bit of you guys' spark and energy and momentum. And so I'm grateful for that, because as I talk to elders from different tribes and our tribal relatives, they're all saying the same thing too, but they don't know how to say it. and they don't know how to get the people involved. And so we've been doing these things for a few years now, just doing these things and meeting people, and they're ready. Because it's time. It's time to embrace. We have to embrace our black relatives, and our brown relatives, and our indigenous relatives. And we got to quit bashing the white people that are standing with us, that are fighting with us, that are getting hit with mace and hit with bullets and all sorts of... Because we're not fighting each other. We're fighting a system. And it's time, it's time for all of us to embrace every nation of people. You see, we think that we are separate by continent. We're not. What's under the water? Well, it's still the land. You know? That's what my tribe says. We're all relatives. This corrupt system here, that's what we're fighting. The skin color here, it shouldn't matter to us. We're trying to break it from them. The whole damn system, it started when Christopher Columbus got here. Has been attacking my people since. And we need to embrace black relatives as well, because they were forced here. That's our responsibility as Native people. So I'm hoping to see more Native people join these marches. It's time. And we can help each other because we outnumber them. But we can't do it with hate in our heart. So if you go out in the street because you hate them, that's not going in a good way. That's carrying bad medicine with you. That's why nothing gets done.
Right, come on.
We have to heal.
Right.
Because we scream in the streets. I tell you, we scream in the streets. We lose our voices in the streets. I'm losing my vision. I've been shot with mace so many times. Why are we still screaming in the streets? Screaming. Why? They know. They know what they're doing. They know what we want. They know what's going on. My mom always used to say, when you hear those going by, always say a prayer to the family and to whoever they're going to. It could be any of us at any time. Embracing that one thought will change things. I think white people are also sensing that right now. The tables are turning. And when the tables turn, they can turn again and again and again. It's just better to quit being jerks to one another. When I was arrested by some cops up north, well, I was fighting for the water, for the Puyallup tribe. And I was handcuffed and I was thrown in a cell in the dark and locked up for I don't even know how long, hours. When they finally came and got me, the one officer was okay. And another one came up and started to lunge at me. For what? I'm mild. I wasn't yelling. I was compliant. But for what? I don't know. Tell me to say something, then shut the fuck up. Reaching for. This is not okay. It's time to stand together, to stand strong. The next march, the next meet, the next wherever. Tell your friends. Bring them here. We need everybody. We can't do with 20. We need everybody. This woman stood by herself before. We need everybody. We need to quit fighting ourselves, okay? Because we cannot fight them and win separate. We can't. We need black people. We need mixed people. We need indigenous, full-blood people. We need all people. That will make the people that are against us stand out like a sore thumb. In the chaos, the more chaos there is, the more chance that they flip the script. All I've done is protect the people, protect the land, feed the people, feed the land. And our government calls us terrorists. They're not terrorists, though, but they murder people, but I don't murder people. They murder my people. All you people. And they have no consequence. I fear for my life. That's all they have to say. Do you understand how serious that is? Everyone here can say it. In less than a second, I fear for my life. How can you feel for your life? Nobody has a weapon? I'm 5'1". I have no weapon. I walk in prayer. Okay? But if they say they fear for their life, they will shoot me dead and they will not have any consequence. And that can happen to each one of you here. Even these light-skinned people here. Because that's how severe the table is turning. So, every chance you get, say something. When you see them pulled over, somebody take a pause and see who they have pulled over. Take out your phone, record them, that's your right. Make them uncomfortable. Make them have to be accountable. Right. It's just going to take the whole city to come. Because they already know what we want. They're not giving it to us. Because it's too easy. They don't like what we say, they kill us. They've been doing it to my people since 1492. Okay? A lot of people have got a lot of strength, though. I think my people might be a little burnt out now. The healing comes when we unite. The change you guys want comes when we unite. And here in about a month, we're going to be taking off across the country and we're going to be saying the same thing. And we're going to try to get the indigenous people on board as well. Because it's time. And we don't want to miss it. So please, if I could just help you with one thing, just please. If we want this shit to stop, we have to go to battle. Because we love our people, not because we hate them. See, they're people too. They just don't know it yet. Okay? All right. We are all relatives. Treat each other good and be kind with each other. Do you want to say something? And I don't talk, usually. I'm on the front line just taking hits and that's all. No, I don't normally talk, so bear with me.
Thank you, thank you.